So my last video did insanely well, and I wanted to get back on here and answer this question here because it's actually a pretty good question. And to answer it, you really have to kind of know what was going on at the time. See, by 1908, there were approximately 253 companies that were describing themselves as some sort of automobile company. And due to the complexity of needing to design a vehicle from scratch, most of these companies couldn't generate the capital needed to maintain, or they couldn't come up with technology that was good enough or capable of competing in the market. In other words, most of these companies were dropping like flies. In fact, by 1929, just before the Great Depression, the number of automotive companies within the US had dwindled down to 44. And keep in mind, most of the companies that Durant approached were companies that were on the verge of bankruptcy. So without GM, they honestly wouldn't have stood much of a chance in the market. So to more directly answer your question, most of the laws were around large companies buying up the small remainder of companies around in order to build a large monopoly. Even if GM had purchased all 20 companies on the same day, it would have been 20 companies out of 253 companies. So at the time, nobody really would have looked at that and gone, GM is starting a monopoly, because there's so many other options currently available at that point. So if you have any part of history that you'd be interested in me covering, let me know in the comments. Also, keep in mind that I try to do a live every Thursday at around 7 o'clock p.m. Arizona time. And if you happen to have any piece of antique automotive history that you would like me to cover, let me know in the comments. And hopefully I'll see you guys real soon with another piece of automotive history.